Hello everybody, this is Money Mom. Welcome back to the channel. I wanted to talk to you guys briefly today about the 10 reasons we waste food. Let's get started. Wasting food is something that really bothers me. I know sometimes you have to because you don't want to either become ill, maybe the food's really expired or it's not safe to eat. I totally understand. And I know that sometimes food waste happens. It happens in my house, but it's something that we don't like to have happen, and we are working hard to see that it happens less and less. Let me get going and tell you the 10 reasons why we waste food. Number one, we simply buy too much. We get out to the stores, everything looks good, and we buy more than what we need. I, for example, knew some folks that were in a veggie fruit co-op, and they didn't get to select what they want, but they got more than what their family could use. And they just had tons of fruits and vegetables that just sat there in their refrigerator. And I don't know if they ended up donating or what, but you can end up buying way more than what you need. Number two, you may buy things that some of the family members don't really care for, so it really doesn't get eaten, or you think you like it, but you try it and you don't like it. And in that being said, you could always bring it back to the store. So that's number two. Number three, you don't prepare it when you get it. And what I mean by that is, let's say that you buy some watermelon, some cantaloupe, and maybe I've even done this, and when you get it home, you don't prepare it. So like you don't cut up the cantaloupe and have it ready to go. So you just put all these things in the refrigerator and not prepare them ahead so that they're ready to eat. If something's prepared ahead, like your fruits and vegetables are pre-chopped, you're way more likely to eat or snack on it than just shoving it in the back of the refrigerator. Number four, and this is a biggie, you might have an intention to buy something like a recipe that you see and you buy all the ingredients, but maybe this particular thing has a lot of steps to it. And you buy all the ingredients, you have the intention of making it, but you don't end up making it, so you have to throw several of the ingredients away. My advice for that is, if you are a very busy person and you don't have a lot of time to make more complicated meals, it's better to just prepare something simple and easy and quick for yourself. Number five, you don't store things properly. It could be something that you think goes in the refrigerator, but maybe you need to freeze it because you might not get to it for a while, or it's something that gets shoved in the wrong place in the back of the refrigerator where it's really cold, and I've had that happen with some things, and it ends with some yogurt, and it was in the coldest part of the refrigerator, and it didn't do well after that, and so we ended up not being able to eat it. So not storing food properly. And with that being said, if you have leftovers, you can freeze those if you get tired of them. So that would be number five. Number six, and this is a huge one. I know that we are always seeming to want to organize and declutter our refrigerator, freezer, pantry. Not having proper storage and not going through those frequently, things can get shoved behind other things and end up getting expired because you don't actually know what you have in those areas, and you have so much stuff, and we keep buying more and then putting the new stuff, and so that the old stuff's in back. It's kind of like at a grocery store, front and face. You put the old stuff at the front and the new stuff at the back instead of the other way around. Well, I think the same thing is at home. Number seven, we want our food to look pretty. So if we've got a potato that has a spot on it, we don't want it. Or if a apple has a bruise on it, we don't want it. We want everything to look attractive packaging. If something's not attractive, we tend to want to throw it away. Number eight, we can afford it. Basically, in America, we spend less on groceries than any other country. And I was reading this, 6.4% of our budget is spent on groceries, and 10.3% in Germany, 13.2% in France, and I've got to just get down to the Philippines here, and I'll just read this. 41% of people in the Philippines, that's what their grocery budget is of their income, 41.9%. Americans waste about $371 worth of food, and I put down number 9, we don't eat expired food. Oh, can I redo this? Sorry.